Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Denise and today we're going to do a color challenge. We are going to do 585 out of Color Cube Volume 3. And I don't know, now I'm getting really excited every time I pull a neutrally one because some of these have been so amazing. Let's just do a little flip through. I like doing these at the beginning. You can see how far we've come. This is my Bare Spine Beauty Handmade Journal. You can make these in the Bare Spine Beauty class that I have on my website and on Skillshare. And we started this one by painting our swatch book, our swatch colors for the Holbein Artist Gouache, which is the colors I'm using throughout this entire book. And man, we are on fire with this book. It's so good. And I'm using things that dry. I can probably pull this off now, but I'm just going to leave them until I'm done. These King Art crayons that I've used take a day to dry, and so I've just started covering these with deli paper because I closed this one and painted the next page before I realized, oh, it wasn't dry. So now I just put a deli paper on all of them. I love this particular colorway, like one of my favorites. So yeah, these have been amazing. I've gotten so excited by this book. I decided to go big, little, and then on the next page little, big, and then big, little, and little, big. So I'm kind of doing whatever's on this page is what you'll see there as we flip. I like this composition. These have been beautiful. I've got a set of supplies out on my desk that I have been using all through this particular set. I love this one. So when I pulled that neutral today, it's probably going to look like that set, but I don't even care. Look at this one. I love this one. I love these. Oh my gosh, these have just been amazing. Yeah, this one didn't use any King Art crayons, but I'm just going to protect it anyway. But I do love that set, and now we're on this page. And we're going back with some neutrals. Okay, and let's just tape us off. So I'm using the Holbein Artist Tape. Where were we at? Little. So now we got a little on this side and a big on that side. And we are on fire in this book. Like, I am so glad I started this project with you guys because this is how we create things that we just didn't even know were in us. And I love it. I wouldn't create like 90% of the things I create if I had not started this YouTube channel. So find a reason to show up, and for me, my reason is showing up and hanging out with you guys and painting and playing and being silly, and that just kind of makes life better, number one. But number two, look at all this stuff I created. I never would have created any of this. It's amazing when you have like a project, like YouTube's my own personal project, basically. It's where I play and experiment and hang out and chat with you guys, and then I get new ideas for classes, which is exactly why it's good to show up a lot for your art, because people are like, how do you get to your own style, and how do you know what you like? You make a lot of art, a lot. And then, you know, things change, and then we revisit old styles that we did maybe a year ago, and it's just fun, just to see where the journey takes you. That's the fun for me now. I'm not trying to make stuff that's amazing. You may not like anything I make, but it doesn't matter. I'm not making it to sell. It doesn't matter if anybody likes it. My goal is to get you to show up and make something that maybe you'd love in your own style, or just having fun, or just playing, or just having something to have fun with. Okay, let's see this. So we got some dark. I'm definitely feeling the 622 gray, which you know I love that. And I'm also kind of thinking the 600 and the 602, because we're right here with the brown and this kind of lighter brown color. And then we also got this lighter gray, 681. And I think I might even pull the silver in because I like how that metallic does. And I think that's my goal. We're right here, and right here. So 622, 600, 602, 881, 893 in that Holbein Artist Gouache. That's where my goal is today. Card 585. Oh my goodness. I had such a good paint day on that last one. I'm hoping for another good paint day on this one. Let's start with the gray. I know I did this on another one, but man, it ended up being like one of my faves. So you know what? Just, if you like it, do it again. And I've just got my 3/4 inch square wash brush. My Princeton Neptune. I like the size of it. I like just kind of working intuitively here, not anything specific. There's no goal or anywhere that I'm going other than just having some fun with the color and just seeing like where can we end up. Okay, let's come down here to the silver. Let's pull the silver in. You know, I like it. Let's just do it. Kind of takes on the colors beside it, which is what I like, and gives you that yummy little metallic in there a little bit. And even though that's kind of how I started another piece that we love, I say we like I'm just assuming you love it too. Maybe you don't. It's completely different. Like, can you see, like, completely different than the other ones? So doesn't matter how many times I'm trying to like replicate something that I love, I never get there. It's never exactly the same. Okay, let's let that dry. And let's do yellow over here. Yeah, I can't duplicate anything. It's just about showing up and doing what feels good. And for me, whatever feels good today is going to be completely different or whatever felt good like yesterday, and so on. So I don't even worry. I'm not trying to get anywhere specific. I don't worry about it. It is what it is. Wherever we end up with, I'm happy with that because it's something I never would have created any other way anyway. So it's kind of cool to be like, look where we ended up. Okay, like this one, way cool. Completely different than all the others. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it already. Let's throw some silver in here because that's what I'm a feeling. I'm telling you, this is going to be the best art book I've done out of all of them. I mean, it may be the first one I finish too, because some of the ones that we've already been working on this YouTube channel, like the ledger journal with the color palettes and stuff, I'm still not done with that one. Like, there's so many pages that it goes for a long time. Okay, so I didn't use this gray. I used the silver, but I didn't use the gray. And I'm kind of thinking maybe we'll just kind of spot some gray in here just as whatever, for giggles. And just see what it does, maybe. It's kind of wet, so it's not really staying where I put it, but that's kind of the fun of it. Maybe a few marks over here now that this is kind of dried. Let's do that. Because I like it. I already can tell. Good choice. Just as some fun and some texture. Oh yeah, okay. Let's let this dry. Let's let it kind of do its thing for a moment. And then we'll be back to do some mark making. Alright, this is almost dry. We got a tiny bit more that could dry, but we're going to go for it. I think I'm going to pull some of these. Ooh, what about this one? These are the, oh no, this one's better. This is the Faber-Castell Black Edition pencils, which I have decided I love using. Oh yeah, look at those. 722 and 788. Yeah, because these are like the graphite pencils I like so much, nice and bold. I'm kind of feeling like maybe some lines through here because it's very abstract. So let's go ahead and get some lines going because I like them. Okay, I like that. Maybe over here I'll do that with this kind of ochre color. And it's just to add something into the look. It's not for anything other than I like it. And it'll add some lovely lines and texture into our piece. Okay, that's lovely. Look at this color. Ooh, it's like a taupe. Oh my gosh, 746. Okay, I do like this. Let's do maybe some lines in the taupe. Why not? It's a little more, I don't know, purpley. It's a purpley taupe. It's a purpley taupe. Might just look like that because I've done it on top of this yellow. But whatever. Now we've done it, we're going with it. If you do one thing and you think, ooh, I don't like that, it looks like a mistake. So do it more than once, even if you don't love it, so that it looked like it was on purpose. Okay, that's fun. I do kind of like that. Let's go over here. And really this lovely light gray that I did over here, those little light gray lines, super pretty. It almost makes me want to have a vivid light blue or gray something. Let me just look over here in my crayons. Like maybe this one. This is the King Art gel crayons, but that very first little blue, or even that second little kind of lavender blue, maybe like some type of marker line or dot. Do I have anything closer? Let me just take a glance. Oh, you know what? Ooh, okay, I'm seeing it now. Oh my gosh, as I dump some stuff. I have all these kind of stacked over here. Maybe we don't want to get them all out of order. We'll check them in a minute. But I kind of feel like this one right here, that color, maybe. Like as a, just maybe a little line or dot or something. I'm feeling that. That is the pale blue. As I'm dumping these everywhere. Ooh, and you know what? We got a silver crayon. Hang on, let's put this over there. So that's the pastel set and the 48 set. Yeah, but we have this lovely silver also. Look at that. I do like the silver because it can just be like just a little something, something. Or we could use the silver other thing, but I'm kind of thinking, do I want to? I don't know. Oh my gosh. Now I'm kind of thinking, do I want to? See, we could kind of do something like that and pull that blue a little more in. Even though I'm thinking it, I think maybe if I'm going to do that, it needs to be with, okay, I think if I'm going to do that, thoughts are all over the place, but I think if I'm going to do that, I need it to be more subtle, like one of these. Ooh, like that one right there. That one! 734. Yeah, I feel like it needs to be more subtle if I'm going to do the lovely gray. If I'm going to pull that in like that. Ooh, okay, that was perfect. I know that's more lines, but look at that color. Oh my gosh, good color. Now I'm kind of thinking, I definitely want to pull that in because that was pretty. And it's kind of in the gray. I mean, it's really more in like this right here. So we're kind of in our color palette, but slightly pulling some slight inspiration from the photo there. Okay, that was a lovely choice. Just a little different. Okay, I feel like I need maybe, do I need some big, see, I like this so much now, I'm kind of doubting. Okay, this is the silver ink in the fine line bottle, Kuretake silver mica ink. I'm kind of feeling like I need like just some lovely texture out here that isn't super duper strong, but it's like a loveliness in there. Okay, I like that a lot. Super fun. That one's a tiny bit sloppier than I would have wanted it, but it's in there now, so we're going with it. And then maybe some lovely silver dots. Oh yeah. Totally. Yay for the little bit of silver dots in there. A little bit of like, just loveliness, just a little bit. Ooh, I love it. There's a wet spot. That's super fun. Maybe I need one of these right here. Okay, I like it. Alright, that's super fun. Let's try that silver before it's smeared with my hands. Kind of feel like I'm almost there, but I feel like I need a little bit of something over here. Like maybe a dark gray. Not the black, but maybe like the dark gray, like a dot in dark gray. What do you think of that? Over here. A little bit. I feel it. We're going to do it. Kind of like where we might have put a white dot if I was thinking white dots. But just a little bit, like not too much. Let's not like overdo it, because you know me, I will. Some of these ones I've done like, ooh, that was way too much. But just a tad. Ooh, and it's drying kind of cool too. Okay, that was fun. I feel like this has got enough. Let's not do that over here. Yeah. Okay, I feel like that's got enough. Let's peel our tape and see what we got, because this I was actually in my mind trying to mimic the other one that was like a fave earlier on, because the colors are kind of similar, and I thought, ooh, I want to do that one again, and we didn't end up anywhere near that other piece. That's what I love about doing stuff like this. I never get the same place twice, but look how cool that is. This one reminds me of like maybe like some rocks that have been like sliced, and then you can see the different metallic-y bits of a rock. It's kind of what that reminds me of. These are super cool. Get a little piece of something that I can grab that tape. There we go. Man, peeling the tape never gets old. It's always satisfying to reveal the final edges. Look how gorgeous that is. Oh my gosh. Super pretty. Alright, look at that silver shining in there. Holy moly, holy moly. Hope you enjoyed hanging out and painting with me today and making these cool pieces. And look, we stuck pretty well to our color palette. And I'll see you guys next time.